Welcome to another Adobe Illustrator tutorial. In this one we're going to take a look at the shape building tool. It's located over here on the toolbar with the keyboard shortcut of Shift plus the letter M on the keyboard. This is going to be our finished product. We're going to take all of these individual shapes and we're going to turn it into this kind of logo kind of shape over here. We're then going to take and create 3 copies of this shape. And then on your own, you're going to use a shape building tool and the keyboard shortcuts that we go over in order to see if you can create these 2 new icons based off of this one. So to get started, we're going to start with this rectangle and circle, and we're going to combine them to create that shape right there. So with your selection tool, click on the circle, hold down Shift, click on the rectangle, select the shape building tool. You'll notice by default there's a little plus sign. That means you're going to add the shapes together. If you hold down the Alt key, that means you're going to subtract the shapes. So if right now if I clicked on that one, it subtracts that shape. But we want to go and click on the top one, drag down. You'll see that the outside turned red. That outline is going to be the ending shape that's going to turn into. So if I let go, it turns into that red outline shape. We can do a similar thing with these circles, except we want to subtract this one and this one. So if I select my shape building tool again, this time I do want to hold down that Alt key, have the Alt key continuously clicked, click on that top shape to subtract it and the bottom shape to subtract it, and that's going to leave our eye shape. Alternatively, from clicking on it and holding down Shift, I can drag a box around what I want to select. I want to hold down Alt and I want to subtract those 2 shapes right there in order to leave our little moon. At this point, we can combine all of our shapes. Whenever you're moving things around, as long as it's selected, I can use the arrow keys on my keyboard in order to fine-tune where it is located. And there we go. To get you started on the next little part, we're going to select our entire shape, go to Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste. Going to drag it up here sort of close. And then I'm going to do Edit, Paste again to create a third one. Now what you're going to do is you're going to turn this middle shape and you're going to get rid of the 2 little lines right here. And on the third shape, you're going to get rid of the little ends of the eye, so that looks like the eye is behind our little window. So on your own, I want you to use the selection tool, select the shapes that you need to select. Remembering if you need to, you can hold down Shift in order to select multiple shapes. Use your shape building tool and either use by default adding in the shapes or holding down Alt and subtracting the shapes that you need to subtract. If you messed up and it doesn't work, you can undo what you just did by doing Control Z or going to Edit and undo move. Once you're done, make sure that, like always, you go to File, Save As. Save this as a finished file, so that way you have the original as well as the final as your finished file. You also come in here, so save that, come up here, File, Save As again. Save this as a PDF. Save this, and then turn in that saved PDF. Hopefully this showed you a little bit about how to merge our shapes that we have been working on. So along with the shapes, the lines, we can really create kind of anything that we wanted to create with those tools. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.